ready with me for a crazy day. So it is Sunday, which is the Super Bowl, so I am making not like a huge dinner, but like a pretty good sized dinner for the Super Bowl. We always kind of go a little bit extra with the Super Bowl. I'm going to be making homemade wings. I'm going to be making homemade french fries. We're going to be doing carrot sticks. We're going to be doing this like bacon ranch pasta salad, which is just from the box, but it's like the best one. But on top of that, we have, cleaning and laundry, and also my daughter's school decided to host a Valentine's box contest for her party on Friday the 13th. So we're still all getting over being sick too, which let me just say, after that snowstorm, whatever came with it that caused like respiratory issues, like that can just go away, because I'm very tired of coughing up stuff. But we have to build her box today because obviously we work during the week. So, and then also really exciting, I got a 3-piece set from Tarte. I got their Tartelette tubing mascara, their quick stick eyeliner, and their Shape Tape concealer. With the concealer, I went with 16N. I normally am a 20. I almost forgot to prep my face. My goodness, I'm just in such a hurry. I'm normally a 20 because it's like a tiny bit darker, but I went with a 16 just because I want to use it under my eyes to really give like a brightening effect, because again, like I said, with this sickness and everything else, we have not been sleeping. Like, our sleep has been so broken. This congestion is horrible. I wake up a million times a night, not able to really breathe or close my mouth, and it's just, I would not wish this on anybody. It's absolutely horrible. I even coughed up a little bit of blood. I'm fine. I went to the doctor. They said that I just probably coughed so hard, like I irritated my throat or something and made it bleed, which was, so much fun on a random, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah. Also with the Tarte, we got the Tarte Gives Back. Giving back has been a core value since 1999. We love supporting causes close to our hearts, like female empowerment, building communities, environmental conservancy, animal rescue, disaster relief, health and wellness initiatives, and they donate 1% of all Tarte orders to a nonprofit, which I honestly really love. See, I love Tarte so much. When I was working as an esthetician in Ulta, that's when I first discovered, well, I knew about Tarte before then, but that's when I first got to use it because it was expensive, and I was a poor, struggling esthetician straight out of school with like not a big clientele. Let me tell you what, Ulta, I hope their policies on their esthetician have changed. That's all I'm gonna say, because when I worked there, estheticians weren't really treated correctly, let's put it that way. But we were, obviously encouraged to use makeup and play with it and test samples and stuff. And that is the first time I ever tried it, and I absolutely fell in love with it. That brand and It Cosmetics, like working at that job really solidified my love for those two brands specifically. I have love for lots of brands, but those two specifically. And I actually bought like some Tarte eyeshadow palettes and everything else. Oh, Benefit's another one that I like really solidified my love for working in that, but nothing better than a fresh concealer. And this one is pigmented. I love it. Just gives your eyes like, I don't know, just like such a great brightness. Also, yes, I'm using my Tear Puff for the foundation. I need to buy a refill for my foundation because I love the Tear foundation, but I use the Matte and Poreless Fit Me Maybelline instead, which I also really like, and I also really like their concealer with it, which is what I'm going to use around my nose because I don't need brightness around my nose, just in my eyes, please, so I look alive. Things I'm going to use, they're all from the Dollar Tree. I got their Be Pure Glow Up Contour, Be Pure Glow Up Highlighter, and the Ione Liquid Blush in Soft Pink. I saw so many people, well, there went my blush. I saw so many people like using products like these, and I'm just like, I don't know if I can like pull that off, because I've always kind of gone for more of like a natural look. I haven't really ever used contour, bronzer, blush. I use highlighter because I love a good highlighter. I love a good highlighter, but I don't know, I just was always like kind of scared, I guess, to use products like this. And then I started using them and I absolutely love them. I think it just really depends too on the shade you get, because you can make it look more natural or more intense. You can build more coverage. And the ones from Dollar Tree, I was actually really shocked. I just got them from Dollar Tree because I'm like, I've never used them, just in case I don't like them. I don't like the way it looks on me. It's only $1.25 if I use them once and then have to find another home for them. But yeah, I actually don't mind it. I just went ahead and I set my face with powder using a puff. I used the e.l.f. HD powder. And then I put all my powder products on top of it because I'm running out of time because I talk too much. So for my bronzer, I use the ColourPop bronzer. I love ColourPop. Oh my gosh, I have so many products from them. They're amazing. For blush, I did the NARS blush in the most famous shade. And then for my highlighter, I use Fenty Beauty. These are all very old. Yes. Should I be using them? Probably not. Do I love them? Yes. So I'm going to continue to use them. And then for my eyes, I'm going to be using, again, the ColourPop. Again, I love them. And Lilac You a Lot. Very loved palette, but I love this color with my eyes, so I'm going to do that off camera. Eyes, really simple. I used Cloud all over my lid, and then imagine that in the crease, just simple. Like I said, kind of going fast today. I'm going to be using the NYX The Brow Glue for my eyebrows. Just kind of running it through. This thing just holds them in place really, really nicely. Need to clean up my brows, but that's okay. Now I'm going to be doing the eyeliner. Where's my puff? Hold. Okay, let's see here. And this is waterproof and very, very long lasting. I just think it is so pretty, and it's so smooth going on my waterline. Normally I have issues with it, and that's gonna last all day. I'm gonna do my top off camera because no one needs to see. Cannot find my eyelash curler, so I'm just gonna be popping this on, uncurled lashes. And let me tell you what, this stuff, a definition. Like, can we just... Oh, I just got some in my eye. Can we just, like, amazing. Alright, so I use these two setting sprays on my face, this lip oil from e.l.f. and Divine Wine. I'm gonna now throw my hair up and start cooking and working on the box. I will see you next time.